I don't think of scripts as a piece of literary art like a book of poetry or a novel or a book of short stories. It's not an end in itself. It's a means to an end. My name is Buzz McLaughlin, and I wear several different hats and have throughout my career: playwright, screenwriter, theater producer, dramaturg, film producer, script consultant, and I kind of mix all those up, and that's what I do. I was an actor in grade school and fell in love with the theater. Worked in the theater for many, many years. Directed like 36 full-length plays and got to know the business and how it works and how to work with actors and how plays are put together. I never could quite find the play I wanted to produce or direct, so then I started dabbling around at my own writing and started writing plays and starting seeing those get done, and that was more fun for me, so I kind of backed away from actual directing and working with actors and started working with scripts. I was probably about 15, and I was in the balcony of my high school auditorium, and they were rehearsing the senior play or something, and I wasn't in it, but I was up there, and I must have been on a crew or something, I don't remember, but I was up watching the performance, and there was definitely an aha moment where I said, that's what I'm going to do with my life. It's always coming up with the germ of an idea that kind of floats through the room and kind of goes in one ear and hits your brain, that you don't know exactly where these ideas come from often. Usually with me, an idea has to stay germinating for some time, an idea that won't go away. Then what I'll do is I usually go off by myself into what I call my startup time, where I isolate myself away for 3, 4, 5 days and just go crazy with writing down everything I can think of about the idea and where it might go. Well, story is, it's ancient. I mean, it's always been a part of the human psyche and human experience, and it's kind of embedded in the brain programming of the human being. Even the structure of story, beginning, middle, and end in some form, of taking an audience through a journey that the characters are on and having them land in a new place. And in the process, telling a tale that helps people live their lives better or sheds light on what life is all about. It's in the process of writing a good play or screenplay, it's in the process of putting that together that makes or breaks it. It's how you formulate the idea, how you break it down, how you add structural components to the story that you're telling as it develops, and how you work through character exploration, and when you do these things, how you put it together in a process that is going to really deliver for you when you write your first draft. Well, when I was approached about this, I was pretty excited because it looked like it could be an opportunity to really put together an MFA program in script writing that was unique and really practical, really hands-on. I have not found an MFA program that really concentrates on not only the process of writing material, but then testing the material with an ensemble of theater artists or film artists or a combination of both, where the writer then can see that work transformed into an actual piece of theater or film. The program would have 5 residencies, 5 10-day residencies, where this ensemble of theater artists would come in and work with the material that the students had been working on throughout the semester. It'd be very organized and put together in a very careful way so that it would be like an intensive playwright screenwriting lab, like the Sundance Lab or New Harmony or the O'Neill, but it would all be in there for a 10-day period, and there would be some coursework as well. But the focus in this MFA program is going to be testing the material. I think that it's a seeking for truth, and reflecting truth to people. It's the person that's experienced a work of art, and the beauty of that work of art ultimately brings them to a more refined sense of the truth of life. And the best art is beautiful because it does that. It hits on the truth of existence. In some way, it touches something that non-verbally, deep inside, people realize is right.